Hello, Christine here with Project Home DIY. We have our 3-tiered wall shelf, and I just want to show you a really quick assembly of it and how easy it really is. You will find the hardware bag in your box, as well as 6 mounting brackets, the long rod that hangs on the wall, like shown behind me, and 3 pieces of wood. Depending on the hardware that you receive, you'll either need a screwdriver or you won't, or there'll be an Allen wrench, which is this little tool inside of the bag for you. So you'll use either the Allen wrench or the screwdriver to put in the screws or the bolts, depending on which hardware you received. So it's fairly simple, straightforward. Just screw in the bottom screws into each piece. The short brackets go with the smallest piece of wood, medium goes with medium, and large goes with large. And then once you have all 3 of your shelves fully assembled, put together, you can hang them on your rod. So for hanging on your rod, I'll show you that in just a second, an easy way to do that. Mine's already hung, but you'll be able to see it in the video. But before you do attach your brackets, make sure that you sand the wood, kind of check it over, see what side you want to be on the top, the bottom. You won't see much of the top or the bottom. You'll see the front side, but really the wood is just more so not really supposed to be a dominant piece of this feature. So you can stain it, paint it, whatever color you would like, but just check it out. Sand like these front edges. If if it's a little rough, just take your sanding block. Here's one. Just take your sanding block, sand it a little bit so you can get it smoother. If there's any imperfections, again, top or bottom, you won't really see any of that on your shelf anyways, so don't worry too much about it. There might be a couple guide holes on some of the wood. Don't worry about those, just ignore those. You won't follow them at all. So for putting your shelves on the rack, I'm gonna have my husband Matt come over and help me, but start with the biggest one. And it's easiest to have your shelf hanging. Put the big one in, and you can see why we need 2 hands here. Put the medium in, and now we're gonna put the small one in, and then we put all of them on the rack, on the rod, and then we can hang it back up. We have these just temporarily put in. This is actually cement wall, not what I recommend, but it holds nicely if you can get your screws in there. So, and then once you have your 3 shelves on, they do freely move from one side to the other, in the center. I like this because you can put something tall here. So like a tall vase can go right there. You can totally just center that, do whatever you want here, because honestly, like this shelf is so versatile. So we had this made just for Project Home because I saw other ones out there, but I wasn't in love with it because I felt like it was so dense and gigantic, and like had these big things up here and just takes so much away. So kind of simplified it, made it just for our projects to display. So I hope that helps. If you don't have studs to drill into, you'll have to use the mollies, the sheetrock mollies that we included. If you need help on how to do that, I would YouTube a video, look something up on how to use sheetrock mollies if you don't have a stud to drill into. So if you have any questions, write them below here in the YouTube, or if you're part of our VIP group on Facebook from Project Home DIY, you can ask in there. But enjoy and have fun with your tiered shelf. Bye. Okay, so for hanging your bar, it's best if you get a level, just like that. Your bar is up on the wall at the height that you would like it. Set the level on top of the bar, and then make marks right above where the holes are on those 2 end pieces. And then you can remove your bar and your level, drill your holes, put your screws in, and then hang your bar on there. Stop. It won't stop.